Okay, so you're running a business, and a detailing business needs customers, and you're busy running your shop, managing your shop, and of course, with the help of OrbisX, you're able to get a lot more done, and you're able to grow a lot faster because OrbisX is helping to do some of the heavy lifting. Now, with a business, you can also benefit from referral partners. And so these would be, local businesses, like maybe a hair salon, a barber shop, or maybe it could even be someone that works down at the library and they can refer people to your business. This is a way for you to track those referrals and even offer an incentive to get more referrals from these individuals or business partners. So there's a section called referral sources, and that's under marketing. So if you go to marketing and referral sources, it's going to pull up a list of your referral sources, sorry, and you can quickly add new referral sources here. So give them a name, an email. That way you can notify them by email. The system can notify them by email once they have reached their, qualifying number. And then you can also add notes like what industry they're from. So in this case, like this one here, car dealership, this one here, realtor. And then you can specify the reward. You could leave this blank, but you can also offer them a reward. So it could be, a $25 gift certificate. Maybe they get a free detailing. Maybe you offer them something else. It could be whatever you want, a coffee. It could be something simple or something complex. You specify what it is here, and you can have a different reward for each person, which is helpful. And then you can enter in the number of referrals for them to earn a reward. Now, this is a great system for you to, share business resources with other businesses. So a hair salon, for example, maybe you can have some of their cards and you can refer them people as well, and vice versa. It becomes a nice symbiotic relationship where you're each helping each other out. So you save your source. Now you have a referral source, and they're locked in here, and it'll tell you their qualifier, and then the running total is how many referrals they've sent you. You can always reset this to 0 if you need to, but it'll keep track automatically as you're adding in referrals from them in the system under leads or clients. And once they hit a total, it'll automatically reset to 0, and it will basically issue them their reward automatically. That's when then you can click here and you can see the rewards that they've earned so far. If you're going to pay them out, for example, this is where you can mark it as redeemed, and you can say, okay, yes, I gave them $50. Boom. Okay, good stuff. So that one's now been redeemed. Fantastic. So now I just have this one outstanding. So maybe next time I see them or whatever, I can give it to them, and so on and so forth. So that's how you manage your referral sources and how you can manage the redemption of the prizes or rewards that they've won or earned. And at the end of each month, basically the system's going to go and automatically calculate how many referrals each of these people sent to you, and then it's going to generate a report for you and then calculate their totals and issue their rewards automatically. Now, if you want to see that report, you can wait till the start of the next month and it'll send to you, or you can also check here anytime and you can search by different dates, date ranges. It'll default to the current previous month because that's where it's calculating. So right now we're in January and it's calculating the previous month referrals that were sent because it calculates everything at the end of the month to make sure that, maybe a referral was removed, like you got a referral, but then, it didn't work out, so you canceled them, so it wasn't a real referral, or maybe something else happened. So that's why it waits till the end of the month and then does the calculation for you, just to make sure that there's some legitimacy behind the numbers. So in this case, it tells us, this person sent 1, this person sent none. Next reward, they have 1 more until they get the reward, and it tells us when their last reward was. So how do you add a client or a lead to a referral source? Well, that's simple. So first we'll start with the leads. So from the leads page, this is where you can easily add a referral source. And so here's all the information you can add for your leads. And then on the right-hand side, we have referral source. And this is where we can choose, let's say we choose Tom, for example. Tom sent us this referral. We put in all our information, and then we hit save. So that's how we do it from adding a lead, is you simply select under referral source, add their name, hit save. That's going to then add that into the queue so that at the end of the month, it'll calculate it towards their total. Similarly, you can do the same thing under clients. So under clients, when we click add client, for example, we can click basically put in all their information, and then if it's a referral source, we can simply choose, Tom, for example, in this case. Now, let's say it was a lead, and then you won the lead, and then that now became a client. So the referral source will be blanked out to whatever the referral source was from the lead, because that's where it came from. So that's a way that it just keeps the stats in one place, and that way you don't have to worry about accidentally erasing it, or maybe you have to set it in two places. This keeps it simple. It's very streamlined. Then if you have to ever change it, you can simply click on more and then click on view leads, and you'll be able to go back. But simply from the client page, you can choose referral source right under notes, and you can just choose their name, and then once you save it, that'll put that in the queue for the running total. So once again, you can do it under leads. So if we add a new lead, or we edit a lead, for example, here I'll edit this lead. We can add a referral source. So we can say, set it to Tom, for example. So there, now it's set to Tom. But the other option is if you're doing it from a client, for example, then we can simply, here I'll click on a client to edit them. Then you can simply choose the referral source, and it'll save for that particular referral partner. Then, like I said, at the end of the month, it's going to calculate that up, and it's going to show you, we'll go back to referral sources. It's going to send you this email with this list, but you can also click on it anytime, just following the steps I just did now, and it'll show you a breakdown of all the referrals that they gave you from the month before. And it automatically calculates everything, like even for their next reward. So if we go back to our referral sources, for example, and we can see that Tom has to get 25 referrals to earn his prize, and his prize is $150. So to get that, and you can change that anytime, and so excuse me, he's at 24 right now, so that means if he gets one more, he gets his prize. But what happens if in that month he has a really good month and he sends you 100, but he only needs one more for the prize? Well, what it's going to do, the system's so smart that it's going to calculate and deduct all the totals and issue the right amount of prizes. Because if for every 25 referrals he's supposed to get his $150, what's going to happen is it's going to take the 100 minus the one that he needs to get this prize, and then it's going to cycle through the remaining until it issues another prize. So it'll deduct another 25, issue a prize, deduct another 25, issue a prize. But it's going to have some remaining. There's going to be an overage in this case. So what it's going to do is add the remaining overage to his running total, and that'll be, go towards his next prize when he hits 25. From whatever that number happens to be. So it's a really, really advanced system, great way for you to draw in new business, as well as build a stronger community and business network within your community.